In the recent update, Archer got a new rework, and in today's video I will quickly review the tower and determine if it's worth getting or not if you don't have it yet. At the beginning I will say that this tower still suffers from the same issues it did before the rework. That being very map dependent and being terrible on single target enemies. The best map for Archer I found is probably Toyboard because it has very good placements for archers and it has very good angles for the archer to shoot from. Anyways, let's start from the early game. This tower is still terrible in the early game. Yes, it can handle it somewhat, but if you don't like the early waves to last 30 seconds each, I'd suggest getting other tower than Archer for the early defense. Not only that, you also need a good map, and you also have to constantly change targeting of Archer to do decent at the early game. Now let's move to the middle game, where this tower actually performs pretty good. The Max Archer upgrade does a very decent job at killing breakers and giant bosses, and I think those two are the main uses of Archer. If you have, let's say, 5 maxed out archers in a good spots, they will do a ton of damage to giant bosses. Although I wish it was kinda cheaper because Max Archer is kinda expensive to max out. However, do not spam too many maxed out archers, simply because they will suffer on main threats such as Fallens, tanks or errors. They are also terrible on the final boss. If you get too many archers, you might lose because of that. Don't spend too much on it, spend just a little bit, maybe place max of 7-8 archers maybe, and they should do fine, they should do a decent job. Overall, this tower has some potential, but being very map dependent makes it so you have limited choice of the maps if you have this tower in your loadout. So is this tower worth it? I'd probably say that it isn't. You are not exactly missing out if you don't have this tower. Using this tower feels nice, but I don't think it's worth 500 Robux. There are better options for crowd control than Archer that doesn't cost your money. So yeah, that's it. See ya.